one thing that I really noticed about working out in booty camp and in a class, in a community environment, is it really made me aware that I wasn't necessarily eating enough to work out as hard or as consistently as sort of my peers. And I would really notice if I have any tendency, it's to undereat, because I'm very size conscious because of my job. And so I would definitely notice if I kind of really skimped on food the previous night, or kind of decided that I'd eaten too much the previous day and I didn't want to eat breakfast before booty camp, I really noticed a dip in my performance. And the difference between being by myself and being kind of running by myself is that you don't really register it. But when I'm working out with a group of people that are at the same level of fitness, and my peers and people that I know are fit and take care of themselves, I notice that my performance is lagging. I notice it's so much harder. So it really helped me to be consciously aware that I had to feed my body enough to feel good about what I was doing, to feel good about the exercise that I was doing with everybody. So that was very interesting. Ate a lot.
It's a huge point that we all kind of tend to forget about sometimes. We get so caught up in stuff and we think like less and even more less is better. And oftentimes, as Jessica just told us, it's really not. In order to have the energy to really perform, yeah, we need to eat. We need to eat sufficiently for our bodies, but also to actually lean out and lose weight. Oftentimes, we may need to eat.
Yeah, like when I was working out all the time. When I first started to really be on a mission to get the percentage of body, I don't go on number on the scale, I go on percentage of body fat, to get the percentage of body fat that I wanted. I was like, I was so angry because I could not lose, like I had a layer of stuff over my muscle. And I was because I knew there was a muscle under there. And I was like, because I lifted heavy weight, and I was like, there's no way that I don't have nice muscle under there. So I met Marissa, and I was like, I don't get it. And I showed her like 5 journals. I'm like, look at what I'm eating. And she was like, you're not eating. She's like, you're not eating. So, enough. And I was like, what do you mean? You know, and I'd eat like carrots and hummus, and like rice cakes. And no, but I'd eat. I had a problem like with putting the full meals because I was eating. I read the things and it said eat. I've read a lot of things, and I can tell you, it's like I can tell you what to do, but for me, I was just really trying to be disciplined, So, so I was eating, a little bit of nothing all day, and when I started to eat like, all the different food groups, small, 6 times a day, more, it came off. It came off. I was shocked. I ate. I was like, oh my god, I'm eating and I'm full and I'm losing weight. Weirdest thing ever. But I know you've probably heard this before, but it's the truth. Like once you can get it going, your body's like a fire. It's like a car. And once it goes low on gas, it doesn't run as well. But if it's consistently full tank, it like runs like it runs so well. And if you put crap in it, it like is like, screw you, I'm not going to run as well. But if you continually eat like good food, it just works.
And you have more energy.
And you have more energy.
And were your workouts better?
My workout, I mean, you see me working out, I'm like crazy.
Yeah.
I have lots of energy.
So you're working out.
It's a huge,
It's longer, harder.
Yeah.
much more.
I have one Starbucks and usually 1 espresso per day. So it's not like I'm like on coffee. That's food and sleep, and that's it.
I think clean food also, like you said, is really beneficial. When I was just in Greece, and like I really just ate like fish and vegetables the whole time. My boyfriend and I felt so. We woke up early every day, went to the gym, like we were just.
We went to the gym on vacation. I love it.
Yeah. And we just felt great.
Yeah.
It was. I mean, we didn't drink. Like it was wonderful. But clean food is
probably
delicious. But it was easier there because we're like.
It was
Nice
fresh.
places.
Yeah,
It was fresh fish every day.
And you had no work. You had no stress.
Yeah, no, I wasn't doing
And you had no
anything all day.
friends there.
But even with the stress and the friends and the work life and everything, there's still ways
to do it.
to think about it and plan for it so that we're taking almost preventative measures. Like what works best for you in whatever situation, so that you can make the best decisions or work with that situation and make it kind of structure it for your particular goals.
I wonder what everyone's goals are. Do you feel like people are here to lose weight, or is it something else? Is it like a life
everyone has kind of different goals. For the most part, you guys can speak for yourself.
Yeah, for me, you know, I went on this like lag of working out, so it was like to get back into shape and then to lose my like annoying 10 pounds that I either like am 5 pounds off or I'm at that 10 pounds, you know, so it's either 5 or 10. And it's like,
Of course, those are the hardest
yeah,
ones.
and those are the hardest ones. Those are the hardest ones. That's why the journaling's been important, the sleeping has been important, and
Sleeping.
yeah, sleeping's really important.
Yeah,
I
the
mean,
most important
last
part.
year when we did this, I realized that I eat when I'm tired. And so
Yeah,
now it's
versus
more
just
like,
just
okay,
go to bed.
Yeah.
you know, and stressed. But
Those are the
definitely
twos.
eating a lot when I was tired. I was like, am I tired or am I hungry? I'm probably tired if it's later and things like that. So it's awareness, but it's still hard at that 5 to 10 pounds.
And it's interesting to think of it that way because both food and sleep are going to give you more energy at the end. So I think, yeah, a lot of times it does get confusing, especially late at night. So it's sort of, if it is about bedtime, treat yourself and go to bed.
Right, right.
Think of it as like a treat, you know, just like you said, like I gotta go to bed 30 minutes early rather than staying up and trying to do whatever it is and feeling the need to go into the fridge or the freezer or whatever it is.
Right, just to stay up to watch
Right.
the Yankees, which is usually the case with me.
I think goal-wise for me, it's more lifestyle. I think losing weight definitely is a nice benefit, but I think if you're so focused on losing weight, you don't realize like really what you're trying to do. And if you're thinking about it more as a lifestyle choice, it's like when you're healthier, you're happier. When you're eating well, when you're sleeping, like it all forms together. And then the side benefit is that you end up feeling better and looking better and losing weight, I think. So I think being in booty camp, it's like you're just more conscious about what you're doing, and just the people that are around you in general, everyone's in the same mindset. So I think it changes your lifestyle viewpoint in general.
I see so many of the clients I work with that focus so much on the little things, like, you know, well, I want to be this number, or, you know, they're focusing on like every single little calorie or thing that they consume over the course of the week or the day, and they get caught up and they get frustrated and angry and, you know, anxious, and that's when the scale stays where it is, regardless of how well that you're eating. If your body and your just psyche in general is not fundamentally happy, forget it. So when we kind of like, it's like almost stepping away from the food and really starting to try and listening to your body. I know this kind of sounds like, you know, new agey or hokey or whatever, but really listen to what your body's telling you. If it's telling you, you know what, I need a nap, I'm tired, or I feel like a hamburger, I need some red meat.
Right.
All right, listen to it, you know? And that's difficult sometimes because we do get fed so much by the media. Eat this, not that, or, you know, do this number of crunches, you know, 3 days a week, whatever it is. And that's something that I think we should pay more attention